One of the many benefits of the Nintendo Switch is that you get two controllers right out of the box, which makes settling down to play a two-player Nintendo Switch game quite the breeze. Whether playing in handheld, tabletop or docked mode, both Joy-Cons can easily be broken off at any time and used independently for instant cooperative play. But what exactly are the best two-player Nintendo Switch games you can currently buy? Well, I'm Aaron from Console Deals, and I've put together this ultimate list, helping you decide which Nintendo Switch game to best play as a pair. If you're brave enough to step into the kitchen with a friend or significant other in real life, then this special edition of Overcooked should be a cakewalk. Or not. The objective of this charming chef-em-up is to complete as many restaurant orders as possible by working together, doing your best to coordinate with the other person to rack up as many points as possible. The thingy behind Overcooked is easy, but mastering it is hard, as all manner of obstacles and challenges crop up as you progress further into the campaign. It's made our list of the 10 best two-player Nintendo Switch games because communicating with each other is key, and when you get cooking and serving in full flow, there's simply no better feeling. Overcooked's cooking action is fun, frantic and frustrating, but also immensely satisfying when done right. An early Nintendo Switch launch title with creativity at its heart, Snipperclips tasks two players to make their way through various puzzles, cutting and slicing specific shapes out of their characters to progress. Snipper and Clip can both be rotated to fill the shape as needed, altering their bodies to be inserted into any given template. Everything is portrayed in a charming papercraft world, making Snipperclips the ultimate two-player Nintendo Switch game for small kids. Not too long after the release of the original download version, Snipperclips received a physical edition update known as Snipperclips Plus, Cut It Out Together. This updated version packs in 30 new levels that can be played across 2 new worlds, giving players that want to jump into the game's papercraft fun even more value. The cult classic Luigi's Mansion franchise returned in 2019, this time bringing with it all new modes that can be played with up to 8 players in local multiplayer. You're still roaming about spooky settings in search of ghosties to suck up with your vacuum, only now you can do so with others either working alongside you or against you. Scarescraper is Luigi's Mansion 3's dedicated co-op mode where you and your team must clear out 25 procedurally generated floors. Scream Park, however, sees you go head to head. There's 3 different match types where teams of 4 can go up against one another to complete a specific objective. Cannon Barrage sees you score points by wrestling cannonballs away from the ghosts. Ghost Hunt, meanwhile, challenges you to catch ghosts the quickest, and Coin Floating sees both teams compete to collect the most currency without having their own stolen. Luigi's Mansion 3 is simply the most feature-complete entry yet, easily making our list of the 10 best two-player Nintendo Switch games. The Splatoon series came back with a bang in 2017, coinciding with the launch of Nintendo Switch to offer online shooting fans something a little more colourful compared to the massive brown and gritty genre entries. However, as well as being great for splatting others with creative weaponry online, Splatoon 2 also boasts one of the deepest and most feature-complete cooperative portions on the platform, easily making it one of the best two-player Nintendo Switch games. Salmon Run is what it's specifically called, and it's here where you and up to 3 other players fend off waves of fishy enemies to see how long you can survive. There are 3 different waves to take on across a wide variety of maps, and during each wave you and your team will be required to rescue eggs from enemies and bosses to take them back to your home base. Salmon Run once again proves that shooting is fun when there's more ink and paint involved, easily making it a great choice to play with another. This highly polished Nintendo Switch follow-up to the original Super Mario Maker on Wii U surprised everyone in 2019, giving players more tools, more art styles and more items than ever in which to create their very own 2D Super Mario levels. Super Mario Maker 2 makes our list of the 10 best two-player Nintendo Switch games, as there's nothing better than trying to foil your friends' attempts at stumping you with one tricky course. If you're looking for a riot with friends, Super Mario Maker 2 is a local co-op gem. What's more, for the very first time in the series, Super Mario Maker 2 allows you to break off those console's Joy-Con controllers and let 2 players build a course cooperatively at the same time. That means courses can be built quicker than ever, now with the creative talents of 2 people coming together instead of just the one. Swap stages and build courses with friends, testing out your creative chops together as a pair.
All who oppose our master shall fall.
Marvel's Ultimate Alliance franchise finally returned in 2019, giving players more of the super-powered hack-and-slash action they loved, all played out from an isometric perspective. The roster featured in Ultimate Alliance 3 is simply one of the biggest to feature in any Marvel game, letting players take hold of such icons as Spider-Man, Wolverine, but also less mainstream comic book heroes like Miss Marvel and even Ghost Rider. Playing through Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, the Black Order works as a whistle-stop tour across many familiar Marvel locations, all of which can be enjoyed as you beat down legions of faceless bad guys alongside up to 4 other players. It's exclusive to Nintendo's hybrid platform, making it a must-buy for anyone seeking an ideal 2-player Nintendo Switch game that can't be played anywhere else.
If we want to survive here, we do it as a team.
Everyone's favourite Wizard, Knight and Archer trio return in the 4th entry to the classic puzzle platformer series Trine. The Nightmare Prince takes all the best bits from the prior games and ups the challenge, still having all 3 characters fight side by side while solving all manner of riddles and puzzles using their unique skills and abilities. Playing solo sees you switch between them on the fly, but playing with other people is ideal. The story this time around sees the trio in pursuit of the titular Nightmare Prince, who has escaped from the Magic Academy and is at risk of wreaking havoc. Getting to him involves mastering each character's puzzle-solving skills, switching between their various abilities to get to the end of each level. If you want a fun, frothy adventure that may also have you and your friends scratching your head, check this one out. Initially released for the Nintendo Wii U in 2014, Mario Kart 8 quickly became thought of as the definitive entry into one of the biggest racing franchises on the planet. For this reason, Nintendo released it again for Switch rather than develop a new entry, giving players more of what they love with a few new extras. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, for instance, saw the inclusion of all new characters like the Squid Kids from Splatoon and Link from The Legend of Zelda. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe also includes all previously released DLC tracks and karts, bringing the total number of tracks to a staggering 48. This makes it the perfect way to kill time or have a fun afternoon with another player, rendering Mario Kart 8 Deluxe unabashedly one of the very best 2-player Nintendo Switch games out there. All the karts feel great to handle and the track design has never been more creative. Perfect for kids and kids at heart, Yoshi's Crafted World is pure platforming joy transformed into an arts and crafts playground. One player takes on the role of Yoshi, while player 2 can accompany alongside as another different coloured Yoshi, hunting for and gathering up each level's collectibles to secure the best score. Yoshi's Crafted World never gets too overwhelming in its difficulty, instead hoping to charm the pants off you. How Yoshi's Crafted World sets itself apart from, say, other Nintendo platformers like the main Mario Kart or Kirby series is in how every level can be played forwards and backwards. You'll first go through as normal, before approaching the same worlds again in reverse, seeing all the papercraft and arts and crafts magic as you do. Yoshi's Crafted World is one of the most delightful 2-player Nintendo Switch games. Our top pick for the best 2-player Nintendo Switch game is Diablo 3 Eternal Collection, an isometric dungeon crawler that began life on PC and other consoles before bringing its mass amounts of content to the Nintendo Switch. What's more, this edition includes all previously released DLC, such as the Crusader and Necromancer classes, to make killing foes and hunting for loot alongside friends even more satisfying and addictive. It's easy to lose endless amounts of hours in Diablo 3 Eternal Collection, especially since that all the loot you find is randomly generated. You play the game always in pursuit of unlocking further upgrades for your character and the best possible gear, preparing for the run through the next challenging dungeon. Diablo 3 is one of the best, but even better when played with up to 3 other players.
Can still feel fear.
Thanks for watching our rundown of the best 2-player Nintendo Switch games. We hope you've discovered at least something new to play the next time you're forced to give up a Joy-Con. Until next time, don't forget to like and share this video before subscribing to the channel. And don't forget you can always find the best price for every game mentioned over on the official Console Deals site. See you next time.